Hi Greenies, welcome back to Under the Tree channel. Today we'll be talking about properties of potting media and the ideal potting mix for your plants. So common potting soil doesn't really have all the nutritional requirements to grow healthy plants. Here in Mumbai we have laterite soil, which is high in iron content and doesn't have much of organic matter in it. The next we have here is kind of a coco peat. It's very light in weight and it's decomposed and dehydrated coconut coir, which is used to add porosity within the soil. I have two organic fertilizers here with me today. One is vermicompost. You can see here it's rich in worms. It's nothing but the excreta of worms that is used. It comes balanced in nitrogen, potassium and phosphorus, which is NPK, so it's really good fertilizer to use within your plants. The other is cow dung manure. But what you have to make sure is that the cow dung is properly decomposed. How you know it's decomposed is because it has no smell and is completely dry and gray, light gray in color. Okay, both these fertilizers have their plus points and minus points. With the vermicompost, what happens is basically if you're gardening and trying to use this in containers, is that the worms kind of run out of things to eat and then they start spilling out the mud, the excessive mud. Okay, so that's not a very good thing because you'll be cleaning up behind them for the rest of your life. And the next thing is in cow dung manure contains a lot of weed seed, so weeding could be a problem. But I know if you kind of look at it as a meditative thing, it's not such a bad thing to weed. Okay, so and now I'll show you the proper consistencies of each kind of material that you can put together to create the ideal potting mix with all the balance of all the nutrients as well as the organic content, and so your plants can grow healthy in them. Okay, now I'll show you how to put together the ideal potting mix. It is a combination that has worked for me in the past, and yeah, so here let's begin. So I take, the ratio is basically 1:2:1, which is 1 of soil, 2 of coco peat and 1 either of the fertilizer that you choose to use. Mix it up well. So you see, when you're kind of mixing this up, you get a sense of how light this potting weight is. It's not as heavy as the pots can actually be. This is an ideal mix to use if you have window grills as well as in balconies, because the weight issue is really combated with this. So this is the ideal potting mix that I use. It works for me. I hope it works for you. You'll be able to use this in a wide range of ornamentals as well as vegetable plants. Happy growing! Hope you liked the video, guys, and found it informative. Please do subscribe to my channel, and until next time, stay trees.